right, let's get this hair to dry a little bit. What's this next one? Oh my, divorce. Okay. Well, I have two different, actually 3 or 4 maybe perspectives of divorce. Let's talk about my divorce first. Actually, no, let's talk about the divorce of my parents first. I love them both dearly. Honestly, I do. I've had to do a lot of self-healing. Because of their marriage and what I saw and what my own personal perception and perspective of it all was. Now, things happened that were not good. There were quite a few religious-y things that were major factors of why they stayed together for as long as they did, that as an extremely self-aware child, I just looked at it and I was like, honestly, like, what in the fuck? For real. Like, I'm not even joking. Because it's just kind of like, when you can actually, I think that when you're in any relationship with somebody that you're so just like, you're not aware of anyone else's perception or reality of the situation, because you're so far into it that you can't even begin to see. But when you have kids, like, really, like, what children see as their parents' relationships is like their model for relationships in their life. And like, for the longest time in my life, I said, I am not getting married. I have no desire to do that. I have no desire whatsoever to have a family. I do not want to do whatever they are doing. No thanks. Sign me up for the orphanage. Ship me off. I will go tomorrow if I can go. And I honestly remember being in, like, I mean, I remember this memory so vividly. I think that me and my mom had talked about it at one point, because it was extremely important to me at one point a little while ago, after I got sober and quit drinking, that I wanted to try to have like a better relationship with my mom. And it was better than it was before in my earlier days. But like, parents, I don't know. I believe that, like, parents' responsibility is like their child's like well-being, but I think it's hard for parents to do it all. You know what I mean? And like, honestly, like, I've really kind of like come to terms with the fact that they were doing the best that they possibly could, I think. I don't know. I don't think so. Well, I mean, I want to think that, depending on the level of whatever their childhood and stuff was like, and their models of relationships and everything. But I remember getting up out of bed. They were fighting. I don't know. Maybe I was in like 2nd grade maybe, and just going out there and being like, I think you guys should get a divorce. And whether they choose to remember that or not, I remember just crying in my bed one night, really, really, like, just sick of them fighting, and just thinking to myself, like, this would be, my life would be so much better if I didn't have to listen to them fighting. And, like, this is also something that both of my parents and me have talked about. It's like, when you're a child, I think that your world is so much smaller, and that maybe you blow up things to be, like, bigger than it was. But, like, the truth is that that's the reality as a child that I remember, you know. And, like, for me, it's for me, it has been coming to a place inside of me where I can forgive them for me. You know, I sometimes want to think that my parents, no, this is truly, if you want to know what I really believe, I think that my mom, Penny, what are you doing? Do you have to go potty? My mom's like apology and responses to me when she was open to have these conversations that I desperately needed to, like, heal my life, like, have these honest, open conversations with me, and, like, really truly apologize in the most sincere way, and to specifically apologize for things. And my dad, honestly, the blanket apology that I got about things, to me, felt and still kind of feels like he just does not want to rehash any of those things, and he feels like he's apologized for it so many times that he's really just, like, sick of me even bringing up anything of my childhood or my past. And truly, honestly, that makes me really feel like he really does not get it, and does not get the impact and the effect that those instances really had in my life development, and really, like, who I became as an adult today. Like, I'm gonna be honest and say that I believe that I have taken it upon myself to heal myself in whatever ways that I've needed to. But I will not, the more awake I become, the minimization, the justification, the rationalization, the excuses, the backtracking, the remembering it a completely different way, I think it's all defense mechanisms for people that do not have the emotional intelligence to actually put themselves in the position to actually see what kind of harm they may have caused somebody like me, which is a much highly sensitive person. And you know what, like, here's my thing too. Like, one time my mom, I don't, you know what? No, we're not even going to go there right now. Anyway, so in my life, I was married on accident one time. And I immediately found out that this person was not who they said that they were. I really honestly want to believe that this person thought that that is who they said that they were, but, like, my grandma was dying at the time, and then you know, like, I probably was not in the greatest state of mind, plus we were both drinking heavily, and I don't feel like In fact, I know that I did not love myself the way that I should, and I know that he did not love himself the way that he should, so we would have been doomed. And honest to God, I am freaking so grateful, and I hope that he is too, that we both dodged that bullet, because that would not have been a wonderful situation to be in if we would have ended up having kids or anything like that. Like, thank you for my past. It has helped me become who I am today and shape me into a much better person and have a broader perspective than I would have not going through those things. So thank you. Thank you, trouble. Thank you, worry. Thank you, whatever. Thank you, whatever. Forgive it away. If you want to be okay, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. Go with the flow. Go. You got to turn the page if you want to, whatever. It's a song, you know? Okay.